Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. On the last episode we begun our investigation of Ryoma's death in the gymnasium, and it actually took up the entirety of the episode, but because of that we got a load of new information, and this episode our investigation continues. And first off, I want to check out the pool, considering it connects to the gym, so I think it's the most logical next step when it comes to investigating, and I see something out of place already. In fact, I see two things out of place. It's a fabric. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric. Jeez. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about. You know... We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. Yes, but... perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometime, my intuition as a detective. Well, we'll keep it in the back of our minds then. Let me look at those pool rules again. Let's see. There are some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet and not 39 feet wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say... oh, God damn it, I was reading! Oh, no jumping in the pool, especially at nighttime. Whoa, where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you. But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by exosols. What? You go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so there's no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Thanks for the clarification. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Let me look at one thing. I should have taken a look while it was up, but I forgot to. Let's see, pool rules. Swimming is prohibited, do not die from a leg cramp. Oddly specific. Do not die from slipping, do not die from choking on your food. I was kind of hoping there would be something about when they clean the pool, considering there is obvious trash in here, so that might have given us a better time frame of when the murder occurred. Anyway, let's actually look at the most obvious thing in the pool now. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one. I see. Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. Okay, hopefully these guys will now tell me when they clean stuff. Don't look at us! I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodem might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight? You stupid idiots. We're not here to play, we're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around. Dumbass. If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself. Please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along? What? You saying that as if we don't get along? I'll end up like Monokid. So long, farewell. That told us jack shit. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That's intriguing. there anything I can gain from looking at the pool itself? Maybe the water level? This doesn't look like a normal store pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way, still plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Okay, so the water level is the same. Not entirely sure if that'll be relevant, but... okay, there's still things to investigate. Is there anything in the storage room? This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that... an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Let's see, what else? The window's open. And this was the window connecting to the gym. Okay. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder. I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right.
Hey,
Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about this, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case. But you know, if the inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leaving it sitting out like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
the water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
but you know.
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yeah, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know.
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out other places.
All right.
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Couldn't get in. Probably because if they got wet, then that would have been really obvious. And then they would have to have had a change of clothes. Interesting. Alright. Two other places that we need to get to. First of all, there's the Magician's Lab, which I believe is actually on the same floor, if I remember correctly. I think it was back towards the gym. Might have been more logical to actually check that place first, considering, but whatever. When have I ever been efficient about anything? And then after that, we need to go to the tennis research lab / prisoners research lab. I'm still somewhat convinced that maybe the handcuffs could have come from here, but I don't know. Hopefully the truth will come to light through investigation. Oh, look who it is! The Supreme Leader himself, all bowed down in his benevolent glory. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know.
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. You know what? I don't want to deal with him just yet. Alright, let's see. This seems relevant. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. It also looks like that there's a place that opens up at the back. It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Okay, judging on where the tank would have been placed, would have been to the left. Interesting. Okay, keep a mental note of that. I'm not sure if anything else here will be relevant. Okay, alright Kokichi, spill it.
Shuichi.
Hey Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Dante yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out at night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 PM. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Karumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 PM. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly,
Didn't you ask Karumi to be your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
Oh, she just kept talking and then finally let me go at 10 PM when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour? To be fair, that does sound like something Karumi would do. She surely goes all the way with her duties. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag the other half. That also sounds like something she would do, weirdly enough. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around and to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there, our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is.
Is that a request?
So that means.
And then I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 PM.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So, do your alibi still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 PM until nighttime, both Kokichi and Karumi have alibis. After Karumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 PM. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? I have a good feeling I know who that is.
By the way.
Woman's secret weapon, right? By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing? Actually, yes. Can't believe it took Kokichi to finally ask, but I am also curious about that.
okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over school. I see. Unfortunately, Kaito, you don't have anyone that could back up that alibi of yours. Well, for now, let's just get along, right? Okay, so that's the Magician's Lab, which means the next place is going to be Tennis Pro's lab. Okay, can I teleport? Yes, I can, thank God. Damn it, where was Tennis Pro? That's Bug. That's Child Carer. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got in here. The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. Are you talking about the net? It does seem a little down. I don't think it was like that before, at least not that I remember. Also seems like we can only open up the shower room. Handcuffs! This is the first time I've been here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Yeah. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been on here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Well, I agree. That confirms that they did come from the Tennis Pros lab. How did they get them then in that case? Damn. Is there anything in the sink? This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraping against it.
So...
You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. A big stone basin. Scratches. Possibly another place that scratched the handcuffs, but even more interesting. Ryoma was pretty small. Damn, now I'm questioning where he was even drowned. Alright, here's my line of thinking so far. So, we know that Ryoma was drowned. That was definitely the cause of death. Now, my next question, when I hear that, is where was he drowned? So, we got the water tank, both the big one and the one full of piranhas. We got the pool, which is also a large enough body of water to drown someone. But then, now, we've also got this sink. So the question is, at least to me right now, where was he killed? And what is the most likely? Anyway, for now. Also, who would have access? Or who would want access to this place? Whatever, I need to investigate more. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? That was the one window I could see from the pool area. Holy shit, they're all connected. Interesting. This might be it. I'm going to open it and check.
Just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Third floor's high up, But if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
He definitely said that, and he was being very strict about that particular rule. And as he said, there was no siren, which means they never violated said rule.
But you know...
Why'd he say... Oh, that was completely the wrong voice. Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting at a dead person. Wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym at the pool at nighttime.
You know...
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. But you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec, what's this?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? Huh? What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota.
It's all in a day work for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars! I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. What are you thinking, Shuichi? We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs that are found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. There are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
Alright!
Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Next place. Did I not? Oh no, of course. We gotta go to the dorms. In order to see the motive video. That's right.
Hey, so...
So where should we go?
Whoa!
Ooh! As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my leg.
That's...
It looks like cable.
Ah.
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. I tried to investigate it earlier, Shuichi, but whatever. It's fine. At least you notice it now. The reason I thought this room fell off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's just about 50 meters long.
Huh?
What? Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before? I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid. And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But, regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So, what's so suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives got bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking at a young wife. What is that analogy? Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There are still other places left to search. Okay, now I can probably fast travel. Okay. Awesome. So Kaito at least knew about Ryoma. Right, so... we need to go to Ryoma's room, right? This is Ryoma's room, huh? So, where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe you put it on his bookcase? Kaito opened all of the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true!
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means... so it's just like we thought, that video was the motive!
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I expect from my top sidekick.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean,
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
nah,
They showed the most important people to us, right?
that's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watched them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered everybody together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it was something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. The problem is, there's no point regretting that decision now, because what's done's been done. Okay, last thing I want to check. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room. Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? It must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Looks like that's it. Let's see, where else do we need to go? We've gone there, we've gone there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Hang on, something's going down here. Looks like Maki and Kurumi. Hey, you two, what are you doing?
Hey!
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can solve this case? You can't solve this case on your own. That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way round? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So,
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for investigation?
you know,
More importantly, why have you been, where have you been, why have you been here this whole time? Is there a reason?
my guide no.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Mackie. If this has nothing to do with the case, please, tell me so.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation,
Because...
because all of our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
Then I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against the girl. As I listened to Mackie's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Mackie not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so,
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in
He's
you.
my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. Gosh, she looks absolutely dumbfounded. In the end, the only thing that we were able to get out of Mackie was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Well, Kurumi, you finally moved. Anything that you want to tell us? Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Mackie. So you're staying with Mackie?
Got it.
That's good thinking! Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So,
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then,
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
that is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 PM yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
And once again, that was the wrong voice. Jesus Christ, I have been messing them up a lot recently. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 PM. That's all the time we get.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But It's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
It's time.
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. You can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's no chance there's a chance that I'm the
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need any other reason than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then what? Then what? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Ha! That's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. No. I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never! It's time. We've gathered a lot of information, and we've done a great investigation. For now, it's time to begin the dreaded class trial once again. It took me a little bit of time to actually get to the right warp point, but whatever.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is a super obvious one this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate! You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait,
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The door appeared before us with a pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No. It was only just beginning. Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exos to build the courtroom. But Father just took all the credit. Wonderful. But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute, I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into his courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... These people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.